sun. Yeah.
All ready for a long day.
Let's do it again tonight. Oh yeah.
Last bit. How come you can never not be a clown? Hopefully Ben's not above us, kicking stones down. Some awesome clouds blowing off the top of Taffy in the far distance. We can't see it, and Alarm probably. Yeah. Decided. Mount Simmons in the distance there. We've sort of decided we ain't going to make it today. It's possible to make it, but we'll be coming out in the dark. And some interesting formations in the scree up here, which suggests at some stage there was some ice here. Here's Jake showing his inheritance. His great ancestors built Stonehenge. He's building Muzzlehenge.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
That's my favourite part of the whole trip. I'm just going to stay here and build a village.
We're just starting up the ascent of Maita, Tapanuka in the background there, and the valleys down to Blenheim. We can pretty much almost see Blenheim. And it's pretty loose, and I just stopped here for a minute while rocks are flying down and put a helmet on. It's a bit of a worry. Ben's way up in front as usual.
Once he gets to the top there, yeah.
Oh, that's really short. Yeah, we've got to put up. Someone's done one. Like a bolt. It wasn't too bad a climb, eh? You!
Just to get down to
That would be inspiration.
And then it would stay longer.
It just melts underneath. I don't even know exactly the... So if you look way in the distance, you can see the Twins, Mount Arthur, Mount Snowdon, Mount Owen over there, and Motueka just under that bit of cloud, like what right through. Crampon, so emergency if you get on a glacier. Oh well, service.
It's better than Subway.
That's the sub
Or
sandwich.
something.
A muzzle sandwich.
Of course, you had the wind racing straight down there. I don't need to touch the toe, did you?
No, I got hammered last night.
God, you built the wall twice as tall.
Yeah.
Took us through this special mix.
Yeah, well, this is a bunch of muesli that I really shouldn't have bought. It's just way too heavy to spice up the spice up the porridge. Anyway, a bit of that. We've run out of gas, pretty much. So a bit of instant Nescafe. Let's see, not too much, because just enough to fire us up a bit for the.
You're real inventive, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Cooking in the mountains.
instant milk powder. Yeah. Once again, you'll need to get rid of this sort of stuff. It just starts to get too heavy and you think about carrying it. So, yeah, it's not that good anymore. And,
Oh, look at that.
well, what a mix. And you just pour some water in. This is going to be our next problem, finding water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Just slop.
Perfect.
Was there a spoon lying down there in the dirt?
Yeah, it's in my beans.
Let's add some beans to it. There's nothing like beans to go in this. You twirl it all around. Oh, you find
And there you've got coffee breakfast.
Yeah. And this is a sludge. Ends up. And let's see if it's edible.
Oh, beautiful.
I'll put hairs on your
Face
chest
says it
anyway.
all.
And I think from what I've seen of Ben's chest, he needs a few more hairs, so they're going to suit him down.
I'm going to make a cup then, based on that.
You make a cup, Ben, or I can make it for you if you want to see.
I've got to go get my pink cup first.
If you want to see a professional in action.
How like weightlifters?
Trekking out of our campsite.
That was great.
2 days here. Pretty hairy gully. Somewhere up there's Ben. And somewhere up there is Jake. Dropped into the little basin here. That's the Pacific Ocean out there, and zooming right in, the magnificent south face of Alarm. Looks pretty ornery. Certainly not something I'd take lightly. And how about you, Jake? What do you think?
It's very impressive, but I've forgotten for another day.
Yeah, we're not going to attempt that now, I don't think. There's all these interesting, almost like moraines here, which is really strange, it's weird. Whether it's just scree that's come down the lines or they are remnants from glaciations, I'm not sure. I haven't actually seen this in really just a couple of times on the other side of Tapanuka, but yeah, we're actually up on one now. Plugging up the snow here, that really interesting formation of scree behind us as it just forms a wall, and we're heading for the pass. Ben's here just approaching the ice, looking for a way up further. Well, absolutely fantastic campsite here. Yeah, different guys entertain themselves with different things. Jake's our rock builder. Another guy's doing headstands here. Probably going to break his back.
Slept well last night?
Well, I like your pants. Yeah, I don't know. Look like some Swiss guide. Yeah. Yeah, here we are. Beautiful campsite. About to leave and try and climb up to that col up there. Yeah. There's Jake over there. Ben's throwing rocks down at him. In the distance, Mount Simmons. We're higher than Simmons. We're almost up to 2578 over there. The distance, the Kaikoura, we can see Kaikoura way out there, and see where Kaikoura is, Pacific Ocean, and down the vast tree slopes in front of the south face of Tapanuka, which looks pretty awesome from here.
mate.
Slow and steady, yeah.
Scary.
We're doing safety first. That ridge up there looks a lot steeper when you start getting a heavy pack on, I can tell you.
That was the hardest bit down here, really.
Push it over.
Yeah, there we are, looking over the south face of Alarm. Ben's standing on the top, he's just sussing it out. He reckons it's just a hop, skip and a jump with a
Really pleased to be here. I had a very low moment about 400 metres ago. I was going to drop my bag and walk off the opposite direction. I'd had enough. Nathan caught me up and off we went. So I had to keep up.
yeah.
So glad to be here.
Well, it looks like there's a big forest fire in the distance. Did you see that?
Yeah, or dust.
Or it's massive dust. One or the other. How you going, Ben?
Oh, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
How does it feel to
It's been a
be
nice day, hasn't it?
yeah,
Alarm. This one.
Tapanuka?
Yeah.
9,000 foot peaks under the bag in a day.
Mm.
There's quite a walking path up here now, I was surprised.
It's certainly the most well trodden path we've been only trodden.
Yeah. Which is kind of what we were aiming for. We're going more into the untrodden again now. Have a look behind Pinnacle there, maybe for a campsite. Should probably make it out today, but what's the point? Yeah. Yeah, see you later guys.
See how we go.
Yeah. I'll spend another 6 weeks out here.
We could. Depends how desperate we get.
Depends how much water we find. Here we are, descending Tapanuka and heading towards Pinnacle. Been a little bit of a sketchy gully down there. But we've got over it. And worst thing is actually feeling real tired. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, it's probably not the best way to go. Looking, Ben?
It is looking a feast. You've got cheese, sausage, egg, some delicious seasoning, and of course the potato flake.
Plenty of that.
It's making my mouth water.
Nothing like potato flakes.
Whoa.
How many days of potato flakes has that been?
Good start to the morning, isn't it, Nathan?
Yeah, unexpectedly difficult.
New route following the ridge. A lot of rocks falling. There's the dust. Nathan coming through. What an adventure. Forget where's Wally, let's go with where's Nathan. And we'll do a whole series of Nathan on scree slopes. I think it's a great idea. Be a hit with the kids. Where's Nathan? Anyway, this ridge was horrendous. It's apparently the long route. I'm not wrong about that, but is it worth your life? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's hope it gets a little bit better as we keep descending down. Where's Nathan? No, but really, all kidding aside, so far this route is challenging at best. It's not really a route, so to speak. We descend fairly quickly, but it's not very easy going. All these spires to try and get past. That was a bit of treachery, wasn't it?
Yeah, leading up old fellas the gun path.
I don't know about that.
It's quite different from here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Could be in somewhere like California or somewhere. Heaps of goats about. We're all sort of getting parched. It's a long way down to get water. That like, boys? Bring some whoppers to cut some of these branches. The matting areas everywhere, bit of bush lure too. Making it extremely difficult to get to the river. Had a real battle to get through to here, much harder than expected. Again, nothing been easy on this trip. See a kind of a route down, just got to get across to it. And hopefully Ben, he's just gone off on one of his own missions again, and I don't know, hopefully he'll come out. Into there. Your profile. Boots and all. There's a hotter walking out last few hundred meters. Pretty tired, but a satisfying day. Thought it'd be about 4 hours, it ended up being 8. So yeah, shows everything around here is a bit harder than you think it is.